What is good, people? What is good? Speaky Clout podcast in the building. Shout out to the patrons, Doobie Sonics, Brandon, and my good dude, Chase. This is for you, brother. You put in a $5 donation. You're getting this review. If you want an Amazon gift card or a CD or something, let me know. First of the month will be taken care of for your prize. And yeah, man, your request was the third album from a band that I wouldn't say I'm overly a huge fan of, because I stopped at this album from checking out anything else. You know what I mean? But I am a huge fan of the first three albums from this particular band. And the band I'm talking about is Primus. Man, Primus. I got into Primus pretty fucking late, to say the least. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, man. What is that, 97? 98? You know what? That's gonna bother me. I gotta find out when that touched down. When Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, the very first one. Maybe 99, man. I don't know when that shit dropped. I used to play the shit out of that game. Yeah, 1999, man. The very first one. So I get a Primus in 99. Jerry was a race car driver. Heard that one there. Absolutely love that song. Absolutely love that song. That is on the 1991 album Sailing the Seas of Cheese. Excuse me. Jesus Christ. That's on that album. So I heard that and I was just floored. I love the zaniness of it. I love the bass playing was just something totally out of this fucking world. Les Claypool, the bassist and vocalist of Primus. The Primus lineup, the classic lineup of fucking Les Claypool, bass and vocals, Tim Alexander on the drums, and Larry Lalonde. I'm probably fucking butchering that name. That's how you say it. On guitars, the guitarist of Primus. That's the original lineup. And the first three albums, 1990 Frizzle Fry. Fucking love that. Probably my favorite, man. It's either that or this album I'm reviewing for you, Chase. It's my favorite from Primus. Frizzle Fry is incredible. And then 1991, Sailing the Seas of Cheese. Try saying that motherfucker 5 times fast. Sailing the Seas of Cheese, man. Great album. Yeah, man. So here we go. 1993 brings their third album, Pork Soda. To me, I think this is their darkest album that I heard up to this particular point. And I love it, man. Either Frizzle Fry or this will be my favorite, man. But yeah, man. Album starts off. Pork Chop's a little ditty. Just a quick intro, nothing to it at all, really. My name is Mud, number 2. Les Claypool plays a hick, who's also like a tweaker or a drug addict, that murders his friend after an argument and plans on burying him, man. Crazy. The video's crazy. Got Les Claypool like playing a hick, and that shows Primus like playing in the woods or some shit like that, if I remember correctly. It's been a long time. Love the insane bass playing on here, man, by Claypool. Incredible. Famous track. Very famous track. This album would also be the era they performed at Woodstock in 1994. I remember same bill as Green Day and a bunch of other bands when Green Day was in their prime. I'm a big fan of the early Green Day albums, man. And that was like Dookie era shit. That was awesome, yo. My Name is Mud. Famous song. Probably the most famous song. Then we get to Welcome to This World. I would say it's about anti-conformity. Love the bass line. Love the rhythm section. They're in the middle of the song between Claypool and Tim Alexander. The rhythm section between them is incredible. I love that. Welcome to This World is a standout track. Very dope. Now we get to Bob. Real dark song. A song about Les Claypool's friend who hung himself in his apartment. Took a belt, hung himself in his apartment. A true story. He died from something called like erotic asphyxiation, if I'm saying that correct. Claypool touched on that before. Really dark song, man. What can you say? I love it, man. It's real dark. That's all I can say about that. Good song, though. Great instrumentation between the band, the three of them. A great three-piece band, in my opinion. Up there with, like, Rush. You know what I mean? With that kind of instrumentation, it's amazing. Then you got DMV. Whew. This and another song coming up is probably my favorite song on the album. I fucking love this song. This is also a single, too. A song that deals with frustrations of waiting at the DMV. Everyone that, had to go there for a driver's license or a state ID knows how annoying that is. You know what I mean? Also mentions of smoking weed to help deal with that shit. The frustrations of waiting at the DMV. Because it will get you that fucking pissed off. Trust me. I remember one time, I think it was 2006. 2006, 2007. I had to get a new ID. And my God, the requirements you need for that is uncanny. A signature, a bill that has your name in it, just a bunch of fucking bullshit. It's too much. I know they need to do that because they're not dealing with no shady people, but I don't know. Still, it's so fucking frustrating, man. It's really whack, yo. That shit is annoying. Anyone that deal with that knows what I'm talking about. DMV. Great song. And I don't blame Claypool for using weed to deal with that, the frustrations of that. The Old Diamondback, Sturgeon, Fisherman's Chronicles Part 3, the Fisherman's Chronicles 1 and 2, was on Fizzle Fry and, Sailing the Seas of Cheese. Part of the Chronicle series talks about, like, a fish fighting to get out, from getting, hooked up, and the hook in his mouth and all that. Crazy shit. Dope song, though. I fucks with it. Then we get to Nature Boy. About a man who gets naked, closes the blinds in his house, and starts dancing around, watching Ren and Stimpy and Pawn and jacking off. That's what it's about, basically. It's fucking insane. The instrumentation on here is real zany, too, which I love. The bass, those bass licks that Claypool does. This guy is top 5 bassist of all time, man. He really is. And like I said, I gotta dig more deeper into their discography. I really do, because I only know these 3 albums. I know, like I said, Fizzle Fry, Sailing the Seas of Cheese, and Pork Soda. That's all I know. That's Nature Boy. Crazy shit. Then we go to Wounded Knee. Basically a drum solo by Tim Alexander. Very dope. Love that. That's all that is. Then we get the Pork Soda. Claypool rambling about God knows what. I couldn't even make out anything. Really. Only the lyrics I can make out is grab a can of pork soda, you'll be feeling just fine. I don't know what the fuck. I don't know how to even interpret that. Maybe drinking, I don't know, dude. Drinking soda can be bad for you, but it makes you happy in bad times. I don't fucking know. I'm just pulling shit out of my ass at this point, dude. You know what I mean? What the fuck Claypool's talking about. Then we get to the Pressman. Basically about a media guy who is busy. You know what I mean? And he cuts himself off like a society to deal with his job. You know what I mean? Real dark atmosphere to this song. I love it. Bass playing is incredible as always. The bass playing is just flawless in my opinion. Amazing shit. Then we get to, like I said, DMV. Oh, this is my favorite, Mr. Crinkle. Les Paul went to high school with Mike Borden. This song is kind of about that. Mike Borden from Faith No More, and they were also in a band together. And when they checked in the hotels, Mike Borden used the name Mr. Crinkle to sign in. The video for this is psychotic. I remember seeing this back in the day. Claypool is like in some fat suit with a pig mask and pig hands and fucking playing a stand-up bass with the violin bow and shit. And it got all kind of weird shit going on in the back of him and all that. Just a bunch of crazy shit, man. Yeah, it's a crazy ass video, man. Mr. Crinkle. Dope song though. Probably, like I said, probably my favorite. Either that or DMV. But it's a great song, man. I love that song. Dark as fuck. I love Mr. Crinkle. That's an ill song, man. Creepy ass shit. Like I said, the video psychotic. You want a weird fucking head scratch? Watch that. Next, The Air is Getting Slippery. A song about pleasing the fans, to be honest. Not a fan of this song at all. It's too Disney sounding. I don't know how to fucking describe it. I just don't like it. I keep it a buck. I don't like that song at all. That's the only shit I have an issue with is that song, The Air is Getting Slippery. Next, we got Hamburger Train. Dope instrumental. Les Claypool, like I said, is top 5 bassists of all time. On that track, he's killing it. Pork Chop's little ditty. Very short instrumental, nothing to it. And next, we get Hail Santa. A real down-tuned acoustic guitar instrumental. With like a weird sound effects going on in there. Like pig, something about a pig. I can't really remember what that was, but yeah, man. Primus, Pork Soda, released in 1993. A rating I would give this. I'll give this shit a strong 4. 4 mics, a strong 4 mics. Very enjoyable. I could do without some of the instrumentals though, because they're so short. Even that long, drawn out one, the Hamburger Station joint. Is that the name of that motherfucker? No, Hamburger Train. My bad. The Hamburger Train joint. That's too long in my opinion. It's like 8 minutes and some change. But yeah, yo, that's what it is. To Chase B, I appreciate it so much, brother. I seen you on my page for a while, man. Shout out to you. Big shout out to you. I hope you're doing well, brother. And I absolutely appreciate your support. That $5 donation means a lot to us. Greatly, greatly appreciate it. Like I said, you can pick an Amazon gift card, something along those lines, CD, whatever you like, and to show my appreciation. Because you're being a patron to the... we're not on Patreon, but you did it on PayPal, but still, you deserve something back for this besides a review. So, with that being said, thank you so much, Chase. I appreciate this. Like I said, I had no problem doing this. I know the album. I love the album. The first 3 Primus albums are great. I need to dig deeper into the discography. I enjoy doing this. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much. Pick Clout Podcast. Shout out to my brethren. Mobility 1, Steven, Tribro Gigolo, Chris, Coach Chillin, Ricardo, Reg, and the one and only Northern Ireland representative, Ross Hartley. And shout out to my nigga Hoovy. With that being said, Speak a Lot Podcast, signing off. I appreciate this so much, Chase. It means the world, brother. See you on the flip side. Peace.